Chris Blake is an average 48-year-old man. His morning routine is similar to millions across the nation. Picking out an outfit, getting dressed, brushing his teeth, combing his hair. But Chris's day will not look like most. Because one thing is different about him in comparison to the millions of others getting ready each morning. One extra 21st chromosome has determined a lot about Chris's life and the lives of his family members. Because Chris is living with Down syndrome.
Okay, let's go play action. Take one.
Christopher Edward Blake was born to Edward and Marion Blake on May 31st, 1964. Upon discovering he had Down syndrome, it would be customary to institutionalize Chris, but they would not.
So there was really no second thoughts about that. He was ours. He was going to come home with us.
Still, difficulties came with Chris's disabilities.
Well, I think there was a sadness. There was a time of sadness, like he'll never do this or that. My parents told me that when he was born, someone had given my father a St. Joe's, then it was the college class of 19 ? I mean, I'm sure you've seen those bibs. But it just broke his heart because he knew no way was Chris ever going to St. Joe's. And so those kind of things you just have to let go of.
So I think once I got over that fact that things were never going to change, he was going to be the way he was. And he wasn't going to be able to do a lot of things, but there were a lot of things he could do. And the world needed a lot of those things.
His family soon saw beyond Chris's limitations.
Chris is the most simple, pleasant, good person in a good mood that I know. And he's reliably loyal and happy, and I don't know, he's just kind of a simple guy.
My Uncle Chris is probably the most genuine, sweetest person I know. He lights up a room and he brightens up my day every time I see him. So he's just, truly a happy guy most of the time. And he just loves sharing that joy with other people.
In 2004, Chris started attending the day program at Melmark to fill the time his mother no longer could. Chris's days are packed with activities both enjoyable and therapeutically beneficial. His first stop Monday morning is to the barn to ride his horse, Job.
Every Monday I ride my horse, Joe. So every time I ride my horse, I always think about winning the Triple Crown Challenge, honestly, because I love horse racing.
With the obstacle course, it helps Chris work on his sequencing skills and motor planning. So, and right now Chris is learning to apply his aids, his hand, seat, and leg aids. A lot of it right now is just building Chris's confidence to know that he can perform without us leading him.
After feeding Job and visiting the barn's other animals, Chris heads to the workshop. He is a member of the Melmark Meadows Guild. Guild members create handiwork and sell it for a profit. Chris is also a member of the Melmark Players.
I love being there, be under the lights. It's a passion, a dream.
The Players put on a show each winter and spring for their friends and family.
As I said, family, a memoir. I'm the happiest man in my life. People think that we're not able to do anything, but we do.
Good job, Buzz. You fun?
Yes.
Sorry, Chris, brother. All right, man.
Nice shot.
I think he puts me in a good mood whenever I see him, and I think he has that effect on other people.
There's just no barriers with Chris. He's more than happy to boost your confidence and build you up.
Chris offers love, and he gets love in return. And I think that's a very good thing for the world to take notice of.
He's just a funny guy. That stuff that comes out of his mouth sometimes always gives us, something to laugh about.
I thought it was an awful burden when he was born. I cried my eyes out. Now I think, what would I do without him? I'm so grateful to God for having sent him to me.
Can never hurt to give him a chance. And he's not the kind of guy to disappoint. So just give him a shot, and he really might brighten up your day.
That's how you can change from being so sad to being so grateful. I wouldn't trade him.